Hi. Now you've got your Optimeasure, you need to find out what size you're going to be. I'm Linda and this is Sue, and we're part of the Optifit team, and we're going to show you how to measure for your perfect size, because you know Optifit is completely different. It's a different sizing system, so it's crucial that you get this right, and it's very simple. There are 3 steps. So we start off with step 1, Sue.
Step 1, yes. So what we do with step 1, we're going to measure around the body. And when it's not actually a tape measuring, so you go around
with the loops to the outside.
Loops to the outside, round your body, but you go very low in the back. Where the squidgy bit usually is that hangs out underneath the bra that you normally wear. Yeah, so it goes under there, and then we're going to go through the teeth.
It's just under that little bit of the clasp.
Let me do it at the same time. I'll do it at the same time.
Okay.
So we go through the teeth of the clasp. So you get your Optimeasure, you just thread it through and pull it really tightly, and it goes right against where the breast fold is. So we need to be right underneath there, along the breast fold.
I've got that really tight.
Really tight, you pull it really tight so that the loops are quite flat.
Yeah.
You know, almost flat. And then you get it to such a blend, you think, oh, good grief, that's really tight. And what you do then
really
is
tight.
Breathe in deeply and let that little clasp slide to a wide, then snap it. Breathe out, Lynn.
I've breathed out.
Have you?
Yeah.
Now this is so that the bra will move with you as your ribs expand and you breathe. So once again, you thread it through, you get it in the right position, underneath at the back. This hasn't got any squidgy bits, has it? Because it's a dummy. So it's quite low down in your natural waistline, coming up, round there, pull it really tight, really important. Leave the clasp undone, and then breathe in, let your ribs expand.
You let it slide a little bit.
It slides a little bit, then you snap it shut and breathe out.
Well, I'm red.
You're red, right? And then we get to the next bit. So we're going to go now from the top of your shoulder, because from here to here, women are different body depths, and we need to know how long you are.
The clasp on the top, Sue.
Clasp on the top of the shoulder, right on the top of the shoulder. You're holding the clasp.
I've got it.
At right angles, top of the shoulder and down the side. So you're kind of letting it drop down, just leave it loose down the side. And then what you're doing then is looking for where your breast starts. So you're going, and you can just press in and feel where your breast is.
There.
So right down the side of your body.
Got that.
Let's have a see.
Well, I'm not quite on the S.
So that's standard, that's medium, that's long. So anything up to S is S.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and anything between S and M is M.
Yeah.
And then between M and L is L. And if you're going over the L, it's still L.
Yeah,
because
in the same way as if you're below the S, it's still S.
But what you don't do is stretch the tape. Don't stretch it.
Keep the loops relaxed.
Yeah.
And loose.
And that's the second.
Yeah.
So you write that down. So it's S.
So I'm R.
R.
S.
Next thing, this is what we're trying to do with this is kind of explain some of the frequent problems that women have been having. That's why we've done this DVD. And one of the most difficult points is trying to find the breast volume. So if you're looking on your sheet that you've got with the Optimeasure, we're looking at the breast volume. We've done the body frame, we've done the body depth, and this is the breast volume. And it's really easy. What we're looking for is, we're going the centre, well, right in the, where you get tickled, the hollow of the armpit, which is round about there. And then what we do,
I've got that with my thumb.
Yeah, you draw a straight line down the side of your butt. What are you leaning over there for?
Well, I don't know.
Straight line down the side and stop halfway down the breast.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And the clasp, you hold the clasp of the Optimeasure, and it's where the measurement is going to start where the loop of elastic is over and connects to the clasp.
Yeah, so it's right at the end of the fabric.
Where that elastic is.
Okay.
So we put that there at that point.
Yeah.
And then what you've got to do, you've got to lean forward.
But without stretching.
You don't stretch the tape, you're just going to run it around the fullest part of your breast to the same point on the other side. Best to do it with a bra on, especially if you're really big busted, because if you lean forward and the bigger your breast, the longer they're going to go. You're not going to get the tape round there, are you? Really?
Well, I'm actually wearing a bra now, but I'm leaning forward because.
So we're just looking for the volume.
Yeah. Well, I've gone on the inside. The numbers are the cut volume, cut letter. Now I'm just about going to the 4.
Going into the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
R.
red, S, that's for short body, RS 4. That's my Optimeasure.
Yeah.
My Optimeasurement.
Them are your Optimeasurements, and then we can make the bra. Now it is a slightly more difficult to get those points if you are big busted and you're wearing a bra, because the wires in the bra, if you're wearing a wired bra, the wires in the bra usually come down here about 2 inches away from the breast fold. So we've got to do the measurement for round the body frame to get your colour. We've got to go right underneath where the sun has never shone.
Yeah.
Right underneath there.
Yeah.
So it's always good you can lift everything up to do it. Yeah?
So it's best to do it about 3 times, particularly the cut measurement. Do it 3 or 4 times, and you'll get the same measurement roughly. Say 3 times out of 4, you'll have the same
Well,
measurement.
some girls go in between, and you can always write in the notes, if you're ordering it on the website, you can write 02, 03. You know, if you go in
slightly in between.
Slightly in between, yeah. Any comments, then we can respond to those. So there we go. We hope that you've managed to follow all the steps and we've been really clear. If for any reason you've got any confusion, you want to ask me anything at all, please give me a ring, and it's 01457 810 628, and I'm the one that speaks to you over the phone, so you've met me already. Or you can go on the website. We do have other bits of other videos there that will explain, a little bit more about the Optimeasure and how you do it. And I'm sure by the end of it, you're going to have a fantastic fitting bra.